Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and we're back with yet another video here from the Pro Football Focus rankings. They do it every year. I review them every year because it's fun. And today we're looking at the receiving core. Where do the Tampa Bay Buccaneers rank? I'm curious because the Bucs still have, in my opinion, one of the stronger receiving cores in the NFL, especially with the duo of Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. But their depth has taken a bit of some hits in years past. Like Julio Jones isn't here anymore, which is a sentence I thought I would never say. Russell Gage is not here anymore. Scotty Miller's not. The Bucs have lost some depth at wide receiver. Now they've replaced some of that depth as well. Like Jalen McMillan is here now. Trey Palmer is here now as well. Some other undrafted guys in that mix also. But where do they rank? Let's see what Pro Football Focus says. But before that, I do want to see where they have the other NFC South teams. So the New Orleans Saints are at 24. This is the second video in a row that we've done where the Saints have ranked either A, in the bottom rankings of the NFL, or B, in the bottom half. So Pro Football Focus doesn't put a lot of stock into the Saints offense right now. Very interesting thing to note there. I'm curious at where the Panthers are going to be. Probably not high up. They are not there at number 29 in that mix. So they still have some stuff that they're trying to figure out in that mix as well. If I had to guess, I'm going to say that the Falcons probably going to be in the top half of the league if I had to guess. Let's see. They're at number 13. So there you go. You have Drake London, Darnell Mooney's there. I'm still a big fan of Darnell Mooney, and Rondale Moore is in that mix as well. But now it's time for the moment of truth. Where do the Tampa Bay Buccaneers rank? Number 11. And the teams that are above the Bucs are the Seahawks, the Bengals, the Rams, the Lions, the Vikings, Texans, Bears, Eagles, Dolphins, and 49ers. To be 100% honest with you, number 11 is a very reasonable ranking, in my opinion. I really do believe that. I mean, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, there's still Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Jalen McMillan, I think, is a very solid wide receiver, and he's still a bit of an unknown, but there is a lot of people who are excited to see him. Trey Palmer, I thought, made some pretty good waves last year, especially for like a 6th-round draft pick. I thought that he was actually a very serviceable wide receiver 3 last year. If Russell Gage was still on this team and he was fully healthy, you may be able to put them in the top 10, but like, given where the receiver room is right now, number 11, I think, is completely fine in my opinion. I really do think that. And the teams that are above them, I'm not hating on that. I mean, I don't 100% disagree with that. Like the Seahawks, Metcalf, Lockett, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. It's a good group. I mean, they're also throwing some running backs in here as well. So Rachaad White was a very solid receiving back last year. Bengals, they're still beasts, man. I mean, Jamar Chase is insane. T. Higgins is still really good. That's maybe you could put the Bengals a bit lower because, it does make a note here. I completely forgot. Joe Mixon isn't here anymore. He's with the Texans, and Tyler Boyd isn't there anymore as well. So maybe you could put them a bit lower, but Jamar Chase is still really good. The Rams have Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp. That's pretty freaking good. The Lions are up there with Amon-Ra St. Brown. Maybe I would put them lower, but like Sam Laporta is really good. Jahmyr Gibbs is really good. The Vikings with Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison's pretty good. Like, I'm surprised the Texans aren't number 1, to be honest. I mean, my gosh, the Texans went. They have Stephon Diggs and Joe Mixon. I mean, it's a good group, man. It's a good group. I'm surprised the Texans aren't a smidge higher. But like every team above the Bucs here, really, I don't disagree with fully. Every team that's below the Bucs, it makes sense, okay? Number 11 makes sense for the Bucs. I don't hate it. It feels right to me. But maybe you guys disagree. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I would love to hear them down in the comments section below. What do you guys think about the Bucs ranking here at number 11? In my opinion, I think it's fair. I think it's fine. Would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions about this down in the comments section below as well. I mean, this is still a very solid group with Evans, with Godwin, with McMillan, with Palmer, and Rachaad White in there as well. Cade Otton, is also in there. Don't want to forget about him. But this is still a solid group. Is it top 10? Can debate it. You can debate it. Maybe you could put them in there above the Seahawks or above the Bengals. But for me, number 11 is fine in my book. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. As always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now. And go Bucs.